Good morning. Hopefully this week we will take this room from what is looking to be a spaceship with our aluminum foil ceiling to a beautiful new wood ceiling. But first we need to put up all of this aluminum foil wrapping in order to act as our vapor barrier, run our electrical wires, and then we can start nailing in our tongue and groove wood ceiling. So the purpose of all this aluminum foil is to act as our vapor barrier. And the purpose of a vapor barrier is to prevent humid air from building up, rising, penetrating through the wood ceiling, finding its way through the cracks in the insulation to a cold roof, and then condensating and then dripping on our wood ceiling and staining it. It's also a huge pain in the butt to do and just a step in the process that you want to skip past and get on towards putting up the new finished wood ceiling, but nevertheless it is an important step. Alright, this is not going to be easy. I should have thought about this first. I just realized as I set this whole thing up that I can only make cuts in the center, which I need to make all my cuts on the ends. So I need to tear everything down and shift it over because the boards are 3.6 meters and the room is about 4.2, and I gotta think. Well, I just want to take a brief minute to thank our long-term channel sponsor, AG1. AG1 is a daily foundational nutritional supplement packed with 75 high-quality vitamins and minerals sourced from whole food ingredients and supports mental clarity, focus and energy, and your immune system. And you don't have to take my word for it because AG1 is now backed by multiple research studies that show that 97% of participants reported feeling more energy after 30 days. AG1 is packed full of vitamins and minerals and stress adaptogens and probiotics. There's so much research out there that show that the probiotics are key to living a long and healthy life. But for me, it's those stress adaptogens that make a big difference in my life as I notice my overall stress lowering and my energy increasing. Now, I realize that it looks kind of like a blended salad and that might not look appetizing, but you have to trust me that the flavor is fantastic. It's now solidly a part of my morning routine, just like my morning coffee. If I forget it, I notice something is missing. The ingredients included in AG1 not only help with supporting healthy aging, but they also help support cardiovascular health, cellular health, brain support, and even combat the visible signs of aging. You guys know how robbed of nutrients our food is these days, and without the right nutrients, our bodies can't perform the way they were meant to. And it's really great to have the peace of mind that in a single drink, I'm getting so many nutrients. So if you haven't tried AG1 yet, then make an investment in your health today by scanning the QR code or visiting the link in the description below. By using our unique link, you'll get 5 free travel packs and a year's supply of vitamin D3 and K2. And thanks so much to AG1 for sponsoring today's video.
I love it. Oh man, that looks great.
Slowly coming together.
It's like our finished ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's so good.
I'm liking it a lot better than I thought I would without the beams even. It looks nice.
Yeah, I don't mind it without the beams. That's interesting. I thought that I wouldn't like it. It's really nice. It's really pretty.
The plan, as we've talked about before, is to replace the beams, put them back, and actually to replace them with chestnut to get it to match what is above all of the doorways now. Because the beams that were there before were just cheap pine, and if we have to replace them, I'd like to take the opportunity to replace them with something a little bit more authentic and higher quality. But in the meantime, because I don't know if we're going to be in a rush to get the beams replaced, in the meantime, it looks very nice just with the white tongue and groove as it is.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so while I have you here, what do you think about this? Some vintage.
Oh, that's cool.
I wasn't planning on doing this originally, but I'm thinking now that we should do exposed braided wiring.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dark brown. I think it matches the stones and the rest of the aesthetic. And then you can actually get these in 3-way switches. So this would be a vintage exposed switch since it's, you open the door this way, switch is right here, but then it would connect to more modern switches on the drywall wall.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea.
I think you can do that.
Yeah, because I think on the drywall, it'd be nice to have just the normal kind of modern
Correct.
switches, but that's a really cool look for the stone.
And then there's also this. I'll have to carve the stones down to be flat, but
ooh, yeah, that's cool.
I'm thinking this will be the look.
I like it.
And then here's a mock-up for the light, which I think is a good size for in between the wood panels. And we talked about doing 3 rows of 2, which is a lot. I think we're going to do 3 rows of 1, which is 1, 2, it's 6 lights in the room, which should be about 3,300 lumens, which should be more than enough. Aesthetically, like looking up, I like 2, but it would just be obnoxiously bright.
Yeah, and it kind of just blends in with the wood anyway. So I think the one on each side is gonna be perfect.
I haven't found anything that are dimmable, so it's not like we can. I mean, I can, but they're 3 times the price.
Yeah, no thanks.
So.
I think it's gonna be great.
All right. Would you like to help?
Yes.
Whoa. You got believe in yourself.
It's not myself that I'm not believing in. Oh. Yikes. Were you filming that whole time? That's embarrassing. Okay. Ready.
Ready. A little nervous, are we?
So heights is not a problem for me. It's like the
falling.
Well, yes, but it's unstable surfaces, no matter the height, and that's very unstable.
This is the problem that I'm facing.
There's not much room up here.
No, because it's like I need to make a cut here, but I literally can't slide the board over anymore.
Oh,
so then
no.
I have to pick this guy up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very safe.
It's safe. Super safe. And then nope, a little bit more. So I can't move it over anymore because there's no more room. So then I have to unclip this guy.
Oh my goodness.
In order to slide it over more. But it's better than climbing down off the ladder for every single board.
That blew air at me. This is gonna be a make fun of Heather kind of day.
No, not at all. It's scary when the air blows at you.
It's scary, especially when you're like hanging off the side of a cliff. And not looking through the world with your own eyes, but through a viewfinder. I'm just saying. Okay, 111 and a half.
111 and a half.
111 and a half.
Whoa, why is that so much lower? This board is thinner than the other one. Look at that.
Yeah. That's odd. Was it? But isn't it this board? Is it the same board or is it a different one?
And cutting the boards, I had this feeling of like, man, I've done this recently before. When was I putting on a ceiling like this before? Then it dawned on me it was for the van build,
Man.
which wasn't that long ago.
Oh my goodness, what was that, like 4 years ago?
I was thinking 4 years, probably 4 years.
I think it was about this time.
But
4 years ago. I think it's about.
It was such. I'm gonna do that later. It was such a fun project because you're basically doing an entire house build very quickly in one small setting because. What was it? Like a 80 square foot van.
Yeah, I think so.
And we had a shower, a kitchen, bedrooms, shiplap walls and ceiling. You would do all of your electrical.
It was fun.
Build an entire house from start to finish in an extremely difficult setting and difficult environment. And more lately, when I was doing the insulation and now I'm doing the tongue and groove paneling, I'm like, this feels like building the van because, yeah, it's a house, but it's a very unique and
it's not square, just like the van wasn't.
house, and it's nothing but problem solving and doing things a different way than they're meant to do, just to accommodate the environment you're working in. I don't know. It kind kind of made me want to do another van someday. Probably not, but maybe.
I think the building part was super, super fun.
The building part was really, really
and
fun.
I liked living in it in short increments.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in it full time like we did. I think for weekend trips, that would be really fun.
I don't know. A lot of people have been asking us to make more videos than just one a week. We simply can't right now because there's too much going on with the house. But if you want some extra content, go back and watch our van build series. Actually, I would say first watch the van tour to see kind of the overview of everything we did from start to finish. Then if you're interested, go back and we'll leave a link to a playlist in the description and at the end of the video, and maybe up here, however that works. But go check out that playlist. That was fun, and the kids were a lot.
They're so little and cute.
And we involved the kids the entire way through. It was a family project, and they were super small and very cute. Okay, let's get all the way to here, which is 240-ish. Oh, you know what? We need a measure to make sure that it's not time to put the window, or not the window,
the lights.
The lights. So we're going to do one dead center. Okay, so basically 111, 110. Let's go one slightly higher than center.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yep. I think that'll look nice.
So I want it to be in the center of the board more than I want it to be in the center
yes,
of the...
I agree.
So let's go one higher. $178. I can't see you very well. All right. They manufactured one board wider.
It's weird. Is this the same board that was over there?
It's this middle board is the issue. Okay, so we want the lights dead center between these two beams. So when we put up the beams back up, it's dead center. Okay.
Lights! Yay! Where'd the little wire go?
This one.
Ah.
Oh no. I have a double seam.
Oh no! Oh.
I could cut it here.
It has the light.
Yeah, I'll just cut it right here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'm taking the extra time to stagger all of our seams and to do 45-degree cuts. When we add in the beams, it won't matter because all seams will be covered up, so there'll be 0 seams in the entire ceiling. But I don't know yet if I want to immediately go forward and hang the beams in 2 weeks or if we're going to do it in 2 years. So just on the off chance that it takes a lot longer to get around to hanging the beams, I'm just going to take the extra time now and make sure it looks nice.
Yeah. There's going to be more important things that come before the beams, right? Like,
yeah,
the beams is an aesthetic thing.
It's an aesthetic thing, but technically it would be better to do it before drywall, but you don't have to do it. So
we have to decide.
We have options. There we go.
Yay! Our first light.
So I think we've realized that this is a one-person job. There is just not
I'm really
enough.
just in the way here. I'm gonna
There's
knock him off.
It's like it would be very helpful if we had the room for 2 people, but we don't have this space.
It's dangerous, I feel like, to have 2 people up
I like my little scaffolding system for the
it.
chop saw and everything, but there's only room for me up here. So Heather's gonna go back, and I think I'm gonna do what I did earlier, which is spend the rest of the week in time-lapse mode so that I can think better.
Oh, okay.
Do I want what here? No, it's the good. I want to get out. There.
Excuse me, Chloe.
Hey, where are you going?
Can I come through yet? Perfect!
Good job, Chloe.
Thank you, buddy. What are you trying? Okay, now can I come back through again?
It can be like this, and this can be a set door.
Thank
So
you.
this can set when no one wants to come in, and this can open like this. That's the secret password.
Chicken fingers?
No, it starts with open.
Open sesame? Whoa!